Hello once again, and this is J.Ashley Spencer. Hello, J.Ashley Spencer here. J.Ashley Spencer. This is J.Ashley Spencer. J.Ashley Spencer, and okay, so hello, and this is J.Ashley Spencer once again, and today we're going to be making some more of this Geordie lager. Basically, I ran down because my parents are out, my sisters are at work, and I can make it. So let's do it. Kind of in a rush, but yeah. So basically, all you do, lift the cap off, chuck the cap, and you got the yeast, and you got the little notebook. This is handy. Keep this in a safe place. Don't spill beer on it, don't spill water on it, don't spill anything on it, because that's what I done, and I can only just make out the last one that I had. So what you're going to be needing for this first step is obviously the Geordie lager kit. I just said it just comes with yeast. It's kind of like a syrupy thing. You'll also be needing 1 kilogram of sugar. Well, that's 500 grams. This bucket thing, I just got this from Wilko in England. I'm sure you Americans can find other places. A large spoon, trust me on that. Water and a kettle. Yeah. So I'm literally kind of staying to the books with this guide here. But then at the end, I'm going to be changing it a bit, and I'm going to make it mine. I've already done one beer on it. I finished filming it today. So yeah, if you've watched my last video, you'll understand what I mean. So I'm going to prop this down right here, and we're going to get on to making the beer. So the first instruction in this little booklet, just in case, sorry that I'm rushing this, how do I brew, 4 stages and all that, water. Alright, the wort. The wort is a mixture of natural ingredients from which you can brew. Empty the contents of the can into a plastic container. Here we see a plastic container. And add 1 kilogram of sugar, and then add 4 pints of boiling water. Basically 4 pints, just get a pint glass, fill the kettle 4 times, bish bash bosh, until the mixture is dissolved. Now the rest of the water, 36 pints, to the pint kit, and then yeah, you should get a lukewarm solution. So we are going to be doing that today right now. And we're going to be doing a bit of the fermentation. So yeah. Cool. Put that in a safe place. Sweet. So I am going to get a pint glass. My favourite beer, Stella. And I'm literally going to fill this four times into this kettle. Get nice and empty. And not sponsored by them or anything, but this beer actually tastes really nice. I'm on like day 1 of the last bit, and it already tastes better than Foster's, but everything is better than Foster's. Not that I don't drink Foster's, but I'd rate it. It's a quality starter beer. Right, sweet. So we're going to put this kettle on. Sweet. And now I'm going to bring you over to the barrel. So let's go up a little bit higher. So, sorry if it's a bit loud at the moment. This is the kettle boiling, but I can't really do anything about that. At this moment, I can only talk a little bit louder. This stuff is sticky, like really, really, really sticky. So, if you want to, put something over it. Right. If you could be bad at opening cans, that is me. Saying that, this can's a bit wonky, so I don't know. It might not just be me. Right. I never get this. Like, cans open like that. How are you supposed to get to them? With a fork, young sir. Right. So let's. If you get some on you, it is literally like glue. It's worse than glue. I should have done this the other way. What I suggest is try and get most of it out, and then get the hot water. Make sure there isn't this string of this stuff, because that is literally gonna stick onto places. It is like super glue, man. Like, I'm not just saying that, it's like super glue. Once it sticks on a place, mate, it's gonna take a long time to get it off. Kind of want to switch hands, but I don't know how easy that is going to be. There you go. It's actually quite challenging. Right, this. Oh god, it's going down the spoon a bit. Spoon, fork, what I'm on about. Literally, we still got so much left. Right, so I'm gonna try and cut most of the stringy bits off before the next little stage. Oh god, I already got on my hands. Oh yay. I wonder if this tastes nice. Oh my god, literally, I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to keep it like this for a little bit. Just try and get all that so it doesn't go anywhere. It's like a spider web. Still little thin bits, thin strands. Basically, what I'm going to do is fill this up with boiling water, and we're going to add it to the mixture. I'll just try and like pinch out the fork with like the barbecue tongs or something, because this stuff, it's sticky, man. It's real sticky. Alright, so the kettle's boiled. What we want to do, pour it in. Just hope that it melts all this. See, this how sticky it is. The kettle's having trouble actually melting it. Right, you want to kind of stir this, get the most out of it. Oh, that's hot. And then pour it in. Try and pour the rest in. You won't get all of it in. You could try it, but gonna go for another kettle pour. I don't think I'll need to actually. Right, I'm going to chuck this in the sink because it's got too much of it in. Right, now I'm going to put a little bit of sugar in. Not all of it yet, actually. So pour 500 kilograms in, and then pour the rest of the tap water in. Hot water in. There you go. And it comes out with this weird smell that I still can't work out. Like, I've smelt this smell, but I don't know where I smelt this smell from. It's a strange smell. So yeah, we got most of it out. I'm sure you can try and get a bit more off, but not worth it. So we'll just stir it a little bit. Basically, to this one, as this is more of an experiment, like this isn't like how you do, well, it is mostly how you do it, but this one's more of an experiment stage. I'm going to be adding 250 grams of malt sugar and see how it comes out as. So I'm going to get that, put in one of these, and then see how it comes out. So I basically bought this by accident. I thought I didn't get sugar. It's in person as well, so yeah, I thought I didn't get sugar. It turns out I did. I was just like, oh crap, what am I going to use this for? But apparently you can use it to replace sugar. So I'm going to pour all of this out. Oh wait, what am I on about? I'm not going to pour all of that out. I'm going to use 200. Yeah. That should be exactly the same. Pour 200 in here. A little bit more. Actually, I'd go 180. There you go. And then we'll keep this for a rainy day. And then we're literally just going to chuck this in here. Some more sugar, more alcohol. I think that's how it goes. And then basically what you're going to want to do is fill this up to 23 litres, or basically it's 40 pints with like just warm water. So we're going to quickly mix all of this in before we actually do that stage, should have said. Until like it goes liquidy, basically. You can't really see any of these little bits. That malty taste gives it a weird smell, like a pretty nice smell. So yeah, the more you mix it, the better tasting beer you'll get. Because if you don't mix it, then it's all going to settle at the bottom. And all the flavour is going to stick at the bottom. So you need to really mix it in. So mix for like 5 minutes or so. I'm going to do the starting of it on here and go upstairs. Just going to use the upstairs tap water. Ooh. I don't see why people say, oh yeah, you can't drink upstairs water. But you can. It's just... Normally downstairs, you normally just use the cold tap. Upstairs, you normally use a warm tap, and they just drink from the warm tap. So... Right, so that's all mixing in. With this one, as I said in my previous videos, if you haven't seen them, please check them out. This one's going to be more of an experiment. It isn't a complete how to do, but it's mostly a how to do. Like with the whole malt sugar thing, you can do that if you want. Well, I mean, if you want to stay by the books, don't do that. If you do want to do that, check out my other videos before, because this is more of an experiment. Yeah, if you want to play by the books, check out my last attempt, because that is tasting pretty nice, and the alcohol content seems to be quite big, like quite high. I've had half a pint and I feel a bit tipsy. So yeah. Check that out. Yeah, crap, I need to wash that out and then... But I'm going to mix this and then we're going to go upstairs. It is literally fully mixed. Can't really find any syrupy bits. Try and get this off the side. And then, yeah, we're going to fill it up to 40 and then go on to the next stage. So catch you in a sec. So I've come to the bathroom. Obviously, this is where my shower is kept. So I am going to be filling it up to the 23 litre mark, which is basically 40 pints. Almost forgot one thing. The yeast. So, pretty sure, yeah. So we'll fill this up to 40 pints, and then cold water. Honestly, it's so much faster just using the shower. Last time I was in the kitchen and I just used that, and it was probably the longest thing ever. So I'm just gonna stir it, keep stirring. The smell of it is so nice. It doesn't really taste like the end, but at the end you get a different taste, a really different taste. So that's nearly all the way up. I actually seem to like get to know how to do stuff like fairly quickly, I'd say. And this is no different. I can either really get it or not get it at all. But I don't know, beer making seems to be a part of me, man. It's probably all the beer that I drink. So we're nearly there. This is mostly foam here, so it is going to go everywhere. Hopefully it won't, but you can't actually push. Right, sweet. Alright, that's it. So, can we make a little hole for this? No, we can't. Right. So I've got the yeast here. So I'm gonna try and get it all down the corner, opposite corner. So obviously we don't want to open it on that point. Okay, just Just open it like that. Take the corner off. Literally, I've got everything here from the last video I done and the video that I'm going to be doing next. I actually split this up. So here's the yeast in here. It's just like kind of like tiny little couscous or little eggs. The way you look at it, I don't know. It looks like little eggs to me. It looks like if you had them sea monkeys, it kind of looks like they're little eggs, which is nice to think while you're putting it in your beer. Trying to dig a little hole. There you go. I'll just start to see it. Right, let's pour it in there. Right. The next stage of this. Hopefully it's all fallen down. We're gonna let it sort of like let the yeast actually sink in. Basically with this is one thing I don't know why or how I didn't actually realise, but for the first few days, like every 10 hours, I say release like a tiny little droplet of air, just lift the lid up and just go, because it expands basically. One morning, because I have it in a box, I have it in a box and I noticed the box's lid was lifting up. I was just like, what the hell was that? And it turns out it was my beer. the gas in the beer trying to escape. So a lot caught in the spoon. Yeast. Yeah, proper give this a stir, like a mental stir. I just wonder what this malt is going to do to it, because it said a replacement, but of course sugar turns into alcohol, so hopefully we get more boom for our buck. So yeah, that's basically all. So we're going to put the lid on. Double check that. Pretty sure it's just put the lid on, leave it for a bit. Sprinkle the contents and yeast on. Stir in, cover and allow ferment. Yeah. So we're going to cover it up, and then in the next video we're going to be doing the actual checks, alcohol level checks and all that. So basically, don't know why I just said basically there, because I first put this on. First thing is, like, I've done this in another video, I'm going to put it as a separate video, but you want to, there'll be a video before this by the way, you want to really sterilise this. So I sterilised two things at once here. I done the whole, I sterilised this and sterilised the bottles for my last beer, but that is a really important step, and yeah, it may take a long time, but you have to do it. So yeah, so this has been J.Ashley Spencer. I hope you liked the video. The next stage is the fermentation bit, where we're going to be checking the levels of alcohol and all that, and the volume of it. And then after that, we will be doing the bottling. Actually, no, we'll be extracting it from here and then putting it in the actual vessel, the barrel, and then after that we'll be doing the bottling. We'll be doing the tasting. So This has been J.Ashley Spencer. Please can you like, subscribe and share. Check out my videos. The proper actual tutorial will be the third stage of me doing this beer. This beer, because we're having different beer, like a coppery tasting one and another one. But yeah, so this has been J.Ashley Spencer. Please can you like, subscribe and share. Check out my other videos and goodbye, my friends. Bye.